Good morning to all of you. So we have started this chapter distance formula. In that we have discussed till problem number 9. Now today we are going to discuss the problems related to the type of geometry. So if P, Q, R, S are vertices of a quadrilateral PQRS, okay, such that their coordinates are given. If coordinates of PQRS are given, then first is PQRS is a parallelogram. If you want to prove that these are the vertices of a parallelogram, then what you have to prove? You have to prove opposite sides are as equal. So suppose this is our parallelogram. Okay, this is our parallelogram, suppose. So if we can prove PQ equal to RS and PS equal to QR, then it becomes a parallelogram. Similarly, if you want to prove that it is a rectangle, so what we know, rectangle is a parallelogram in which opposite sides are equal and parallel, as well as diagonals are also equal. That means if you can prove PQ equal to SR, PS equal to QR, and one more thing, let's make the diagonals. So this is one diagonal, this is another diagonal, and PR equal to QS. Okay, this is additional condition if we can prove. Suppose if we want to prove that it is a rhombus, so in order to prove rhombus, we have to prove all sides as equal to each other. Okay, if you prove all the sides are equal to each other, then it becomes a rhombus. But in that case, diagonals are not equal to each other. Okay, but if you want to prove it is a square, then all sides are equal as well as their diagonals should be equal to each other. Okay, so these are the conditions that you need to know whenever four vertices are given of a certain quadrilateral. If opposite sides are equal to each other and diagonals are not equal to each other, that those are the vertices of a parallelogram. If opposite sides are equal and diagonals are also equal, then they are the vertices of a rectangle. If all the sides are equal but diagonals are not equal, then they are the vertices of a rhombus. And all the sides and both the diagonals are equal to each other, then these are the vertices of a square. So according to these conditions, we will prove whether the given vertices are of a rhombus, parallelogram, rectangle or square. Okay, so let's see the questions related to this. Remember these important points. Now let's see a question number 12. Prove that the points, so points are given as P. Okay, let's make a small rough figure. let it be PQRS. So P is 0, -4, Q is 6, 2, R is 3, 5, and S is -3, -1. And we have to prove that these are the vertices of a rectangle PQRS. So like I have told you, in order to prove that these are the vertices of the rectangle, so what we need to calculate? The value of all the sides as well as the diagonals. So we will calculate the values. First we will calculate PQ. It will be under root 6 minus 0 square 2 minus -4 square. So it will give you, this is 36. 2 plus 4 is 6, so it is also 36. It is root 72. Then we will calculate QR. So QR will be 6 minus 3 square plus 2 minus 5 square, that is 3 square plus -3 square. So it will give you 9 plus 9, that is root 18. So QR is root 18. Then I will calculate RS. So what will be the RS? RS will be 3 minus -3 square plus 5 minus -1 square. Okay. So it will be how much? 6 square plus 6 square, that is 36 plus 36 equal to root 72. Then last is PS. So what is PS? 0 minus -3 square, then -4 minus 1 square. So how much it will be? 3 square plus -4 plus 1 square, that is 9 plus 9 root 18. Okay, so we have calculated all the four sides. Now what we have to calculate? The diagonals. So for the diagonals, first we will calculate first diagonal, that is PR. So PR is, this is P, this is R, 3 minus 0 square plus 5 minus -4 square. So it will be 3 square plus 9 square, that is 27 plus 81 equal to 108. So this is the value of PR. Then we will calculate QS. So QS will be how much? 6 minus -3 square plus 2 minus -1 square. So again it will be how much? 9 square plus 3 square, that is 81 plus okay, so 3 square means 9 plus 81, that is root 90. Then we will calculate QS. How much will be QS? 6 minus -3 square plus 2 minus -1 square. So again it is 9 square plus 3 square, that is 81 plus 9. So QS is also root 90. So we have calculated all the 6 values. Now what we can say? We can say that, so let's write our conclusion. Since PQ equal to RS and QR equal to PS. Now if opposite sides are equal, it is only the parallelogram. But PR is also equal to QS. So that means PQRS is a rectangle. Okay, opposite sides are equal as well as diagonals are also equal to each other. That means these PQRS are the vertices of a rectangle. Okay, then let's see a questions related to type of triangle. So a question number 13 is there. Okay, so in question number 13, it is given that we have to prove that the points A, B, C are the vertices of an isosceles right angle triangle, and then we have to find the area of the triangle. Okay, so in this type of questions where we have to prove that the vertices are of a right angle triangle, the first and foremost, I have drawn a rough figure, it is not an actual figure. The first and foremost thing that we have to need to find triangle ABC that we have to prove is an isosceles right angled triangle. Okay, this we have to prove. Now first thing that we need to calculate is AB, BC and AC. Okay, these three sides we have to calculate first. So first of all, let's calculate AB by distance formula. That is 1 minus minus 3 whole square minus 3 minus 0 whole square. So it will be how much? 1 minus minus 3 is 4 plus minus 3 square. That is how much it will be? 16 plus 9, that is root 25. And what is root 25? 5 units. Then for BC, we will calculate BC. Minus 3 minus 4 whole square plus 0 minus 1 whole square. So what is minus 3 minus 4? It will be minus 7 square plus minus 1 square, that is 49 plus 1 or root 50 units. The next thing that we need to calculate is AC. So what is our AC? 1 minus 4 whole square plus minus 3 minus 1 square. That is, it will be how much? 1 minus 4 is minus 3 square plus minus 4 square. That is, again we will get 9 plus 16, that is root 25 and 5 units. So we have calculated all the three sides AB, BC, AC. Now if you see very carefully, AB equal to AC. So that means ABC is a isosceles triangle. Now in order to prove that it is a right angle triangle, what we need to prove? We need to prove the Pythagoras theorem. So let's see this. This is the, if we simplify it further, what we will get? We will get 5 root 2 units. Okay. So what we are going to do? We will calculate AB square plus AC square, and it will be how much? 5 square plus 5 square, that is 25 plus 25 equal to 50. And what is BC square? Root 50 square, that is 50. So we can say that since AB equal to AC and AB square plus AC square equal to BC square, so that means triangle ABC is an isosceles right angled triangle. Okay. So since it becomes a right angle triangle, so this figure will be modified like this. Now we knew that, what we knew now, BC is our hypotenuse, so we can modify this figure like this. It will be B, C and A. So this will be our actual figure. So this is 5 and this is 5 and this is 5 root 2. Okay, last thing that is asked in this is to find the area. So we know that area of triangle is half base. So base we can take AC into height we can take AB. So what will be the area? 5 into 5, that is 25 upon 2 square units. So this will be the area of this triangle. So what things we have done in this? First we have found the sides of the triangle. Then in order to prove it is an isosceles triangle, we check two sides as equal. Then to prove that it is a right angle triangle, we have proven the Pythagoras theorem. So it becomes an isosceles right angle triangle. This will be our modified figure. Then we use the area of triangle as base into height. Okay, so let's see question number 15. In this, again 4 vertices are given. I have assumed these 4 vertices as A is equals to minus 3 comma 2, B is minus 5 comma 5, C equal to 2 comma minus 3 and D equal to 4 comma 4. Now we have to prove that ABCD is a rhombus. So as we have discussed earlier, in order to prove that a certain geometry is a rhombus, we have to prove that all the sides as equal to each other. So first we will calculate the value of all the sides. Like first we will calculate AB. So what is AB? AB will be minus 3 minus 5 square plus 2 minus minus 5 square, that is, it will be minus 3 plus 5, that is 2 square, 2 plus 5, that is 7 square. So it is 4 plus 49, that is root 53 units. So if I got all the sides as root 53 units, then This becomes the rhombus. Then let's see BC. So BC is minus 5 minus 2 square plus minus 5 minus 3 square. So it is minus 7 square and it becomes minus 2 square. So again it is 49 plus 4, that is root 53 units. Then similarly we will calculate the value of CD. So what will be CD? So we will calculate the value of CD as CD will be 2 minus 4 square plus minus 3 minus 4 square, that is minus 2 square plus minus 7 square. So again it is 4 plus 49, that is root 53 units. So we got three sides as equal to each other. Let's see the last side which is left, that is AD. So what will be AD by the distance formula? Minus 3 minus 4 whole square plus 2 minus 4 square, that is minus 7 square plus minus 2 square, 49 plus 4 root 53 units. So see, all the four sides are equal, so we can say that since AB equal to BC equal to CD equal to AD, so that means ABCD is a rhombus. Okay, so if you want to prove any geometry as rhombus, square, rectangle, you have to first calculate all the sides of that given geometry. Then afterwards you can prove accordingly. Since all the sides are equal to each other, so it becomes a rhombus.